Hey guys, so today I want to compare my iPhone 5 on iOS 7 Beta 3 and also my iPhone 4, which is of course a little bit interesting to compare it here with the iPhone 5 just because it is an older smartphone and the latest version of iOS here, how is it running on this old smartphone? So the Beta 3 gives a lot of enhancements, graphical enhancements, and also a lot of enhancements in different kinds of apps. But I think the biggest thing that is changed is a lot of improvements, bug fixes. AirDrop is fixed. AirPlay, when you send music and stuff to your Apple TV, it should be better now when you try to change song or change volume. Calendar updates that we're gonna go over, and a bunch of other stuff that we're gonna go and watch in this video. So let's just see here. The first thing, or something that you also want to know here, is that you get more transparency, cool effects here on the iPhone 5 than what you would get here on the iPhone 4, because I think Apple did this because the iPhone 4 is just so old. If they would have add all of these special effects, then it could probably be even slower, and that's not going to be fun. That's not going to be fun. You won't be able. You do want to be able to use the device. So one of the new updates, of course, that you get on both devices here is that the status bar is increasing in size up here at the top on both when we are inside of the lock screen, and then it shrink a little bit when we go out here. You can see there it went a little bit smaller, so you can see here in terms of size it's a little bit thicker here on the lock screen, and then it magically goes a little bit smaller. There you go, a little bit tinier there at the top. You get that on both devices. And also what you do get here, or at least on the iPhone 5, is more transparency here when we talk about folders. So you can see this folder here. Okay, actually you also get that transparency here on the iPhone over here, which you can see is the iPhone 4. If we take a look at it here on the back, AU1332, it's the GSM iPhone. So you can see there, transparency there, a little bit more than the version before, the Beta 2. And same here, of course, goes with the iPhone 5. And also, if I continue on here, also the notification center, we've heard some UI tweaks here. The font could be a little bit changed, but here you also do see that we get a little bit more of a cool effect here on the iPhone 5 than what we do get here on the iPhone 4, because you can see through and all, and that's pretty nice. That's pretty awesome. Also, we get an update here on the icon down here, like the clock icon. It's a little bit changed compared to before, and let's move on here. The calendar now is showing the days where you have an event already. You will see a little bit of a dot. So if you go into the calendar here, let's see here, when you go into the calendar, you can see that you will see a little bit of a dot there, or on the days where you have something planned. So you can see I have something planned on this day. So when we go down, there you go, something thing. If this would be Beta 2, and if you would have something on that 10th, the same day, you wouldn't see a dot, which I've already showed in another video. And you also do get a new font, it seems like, in the weather app. Should be, from what I've heard, could be a little bit changed over there. Not a big thing, of course, is some small little things. And also when you play music with Spotify or something, I'm just gonna quickly show you a new thing that you will see on the lock screen. So this little thing is that when you play music, now when you're on the lock screen on both devices, you will see the time up there also. You didn't see that on the Beta 2. So that's also something I'm pretty sure you do get here in the iPhone 4 update of Beta 3. And then we do have some minor app updates also. As I said, it's probably bug fixes and stability improvements in various apps that you will see over here. But then we also have some small things here, how the calculator looks is a little bit different compared to the earlier. It moves around a little bit more in the UI. So you can even see it up there from beta 2. Or I did at least see a little bit of a difference over there. And then when you go to settings area here, and when we go down here, let's go down to brightness and wallpaper. You will see a little bit of UI fix over here at this area compared to beta 2. Not of course a major thing, but nice little mini tweak over there. And when you download apps as well, let's download Tiny Wings here on the iPhone 5. Or let's just download Angry Birds. So let's download this. And I have to type in the password even though it's a free app. A little bit annoying. Because usually if you have an Android device, you never have to do this. And that's pretty nice. So let's see now, it's gonna download. You will see a new update over here. That's on both devices. And that is when you download an app. It looks a little bit different over there when it's both downloading it, but then also when it will start to install it. Also, if you want me to check out specific apps and compare these two, like the browser, maybe gaming, or something like that, let me know about that in the comment section down below. And if someone has already written a suggestion, of course you can just make that comment a thumbs up, and I will see what most or majority of people do want to see. There we go. So a small update there in the beta 2 and earlier betas. Of course, if we use a loading bar. What are you doing? I think it's installing. Okay, that is random. Also Siri now, of course you don't get any Siri or voice assistant here with the iPhone 4, but you do get that with the iPhone 4S and the iPhone 5. And we do have the iPhone 5 over here, and it seems like Siri now has been improved both in speed and also female voice. That's a different female voice. What you doing?
I'm learning some new tricks.
And then there's a new update here. When we swipe down, you can see that it has a little bit of a moving effect at the top. There we go. So a little bit of an update over there if you compare it against your beta 2. So it looks a little bit more coolish. And you can also see here that, of course, there's a difference here also in transparency when we talk about the keyboard with both these devices, that you get more transparency here on the iPhone 5 than what you would get here on the iPhone 4. So don't confuse this device also with the iPhone 4S. Because that device, of course, is better. I'm pretty sure the iPhone 4 only is a single core device, and that the iPhone 4S is dual core, and this one also like dual core awesomeness, or I'm not sure if it's awesome. You can also see that when we go to multitasking, of course, it is in terms of UI, it's more smooth here on the iPhone, or on the iPhone 5, of course, I mean. And you can see always when I go back there in the UI, let's go back, you can see a small little bit of a lag over there. And you can also see it many times when you just open up any random app or close any random app. Usually you will have some lag here. And I should also say that on the iPhone 4 with this update, I have been seeing a lot of issues, especially in my iPhone 4 review, that the first few minutes it got stuck on the lock screen and I couldn't unlock the device. Sometimes it was a little bit slow, it didn't seem to be reacting when I was clicking on the home button. So definitely something that you want to keep an eye out, keep a lookout for. And as I said, there's a lot of other updates also here, like iCloud keychain is not backwards compatible. So if you have a keychain for iCloud in earlier iOS 7 betas, it's not going to work with this beta. And then also activation lock in iCloud with Find My iPhone. So if you want to disable that, or if you're going to trade away your iPhone, you have to remove that activation lock. And you can't like change Find My iPhone, those settings if you don't type in your password for like your Apple account, I'm pretty sure. Messages also could have a little bit of a bigger area where you type stuff. Newsstand Passbook also has been updated, and also Wi-Fi could have some bug fixes and improvements. And then also, of course, when we go into wallpapers here, you can see that we don't get these two dynamic wallpapers on the iPhone 4. We only get these static wallpapers, normal wallpapers that doesn't move around on the iPhone 4. While we do, of course, get these two bubble wallpapers here on the iPhone 5 that is moving around. So that's pretty awesome. So if you do enjoy this video, please leave a like, and I know that, and I can make better videos in the future. If you want me to check out like a browser comparison, gaming comparison, or anything else that I didn't show in this video, of course it's very, very hard to show everything in a video, like maps or anything. Just compare it, maybe the camera. Let me know about that, and I'll see what I can do. And thanks for supporting me. Hopefully you did that. Peace out.